He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Haribo. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Haribo Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Hare. He would go out at sunrise, chanting, dancing to his name. Haribo, Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Haribo, Haribo. Mukunda Madhava Govinda Hari Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of his name. Haribo, Haribo. The sun will rise, and every day the sun will set. Haribo, Haribo. What's the value of your life if devotion you don't get? Haribo, Haribo. Take the name into your heart, take it with you when you part. Haribo, Haribo. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he has come to taste and give away the sweetness of his brain. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, All you have to do is take to the sweet chanting of His name. Haribo, Haribo, Yashamati Nandana, Brajapadanagara. Haribo, Haribo, Jehovah Adonai, Yahweh Yesu Christu. Haribo, Haribo, Rajajana Palana, Asura Kurana Shana. Haribo.
All right, so let's chant a little bit to the music. Thank you for coming, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Do without the music. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Go off and
Hare,
come on again. Go off and come on again. Your thing is crackling, making crackles, your microphone. So go off and come back on. Let's see if it, sometimes that works, takes it away. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Let's try it now. See how it is. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama. See if it's working now. Try it. Chant. Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
There you
Hare.
go. Perfect.
It's okay? It's
yeah,
okay?
It's okay. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari Hari
Krishna,
Ram Hari
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hari Hari
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari Krishna
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hari
Hare.
Hari Hari
Hare
Ram Hari
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Krishna
Hari Hari Ram Hari
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hari Hari
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hari Ram Hari Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare.
Rama Hari Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare.
Ram Hari Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hari
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari Hari
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hari Hari
Hare Rama,
Hari
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Hari Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hari Hari
Hare
Hari Ram
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare.
Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hari
Hare Rama,
Rama Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna.
Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama
Hari 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 Ram Hari
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hari Hari Hari
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram Hari Hari
Hare
Hari Krishna
Krishna
Hari Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Hare
Hari Ram
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hari
Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari
Hare
Hari Ram Hari
Hare
Ram
Rama, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram Hari
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hari Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Hari
Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hari
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
Have some sound for
Krishna
everybody down there.
Hare
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 Krishna
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Hari Hari
Hare Hare,
Hari Ram
Hare
Hari Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hari Ram
Hare Rama,
Ram Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hari
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hari Ram
Hare Rama,
Ram Hari Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hari Hari
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Ram Hari
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram
Rama,
Hari
Rama,
Hari
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hey,
Hare
Shama
Rama, Hare
Sundari, I
Rama.
think you're going to have to go off. It's not working right with the chanting. They can't hear this chanting over here. So go off for now and come back on a little bit later when we do some talking and stuff. It's not working right. The people are saying. Sorry about that. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Sometimes I don't know. It's a microphone problem or something. Okay, let me know if it's any better. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, it's better now. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, 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 Sri Advaita Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga, 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 Gaura Chandra, 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 Gauranga, 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 Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gaurachandra, 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 Gaurachandra. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. I'm going to give everybody a warning now. I'm not going to do any more public processing like that anymore. It's a good lesson because it's just not going to be done anymore. Everybody can do their processing privately or somewhere else, like between, go to get therapy or something, but no more of that. It just doesn't work. It's not even processing actually. Yeah. I just can't have that here anymore. So just be warned, if I start to see that happening with anybody, I'm going to just take you off. And, and you're just going to have to do that privately in therapy or something. It's just, I can't even chant right. I have to chant this off. And, yeah. So I think it's just the best. It's just, I ended up to take the videos off. People misunderstand. It's just got to do these things privately. That's the best. Anyway, it's a good lesson. Thank you, Krishna. And, yeah, it's not the place to do all these things. Whatever it is, I learned something from this, and I think I can understand how to help the persons that doing this better. This is just the past stuff. It's just past. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I just needed to say that. Because if it comes up with anybody, I'm just going to say, well, I'm sorry, we just don't do that here. So don't think it's not compassionate. Just have to do it privately. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Because my thing here is to awaken the devotees and even the people that are, this is the glories of Lord Caitanya, is he's giving himself to us screwed up people. We have, in various ways, we have our problems and stuff. And he's given us, things that he doesn't even give liberated souls, so, that's my work here, is to do that. And if you need to go to, some therapies or whatever, you just have to do that on your own. But you got the gift. People are getting the gift here. And that is worth more than anything. Even if you die screwed up in your mind because of your, dealing with the conditioned world, still you're saved, and so that's the main thing, and that's what we're dealing with here. And if you have any problems, if you can find somebody in our community here to talk to, great, if not, find some, yeah, and work it out. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just demons inside it. It's no demons here per se. We all have our demons and we have our things inside, our challenges and stuff like that. So, just you have to just be patient and tolerant and count our blessings, when you can, and work stuff out, just everybody says, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Yeah. I mean, this was also going on in Lord Chaitanya's day, and he didn't, he didn't want to really deal much with it. He just wanted to worship Krishna in a happy mood. He was at that point. He wasn't like lost in the past and, his conditionings and stuff like that. So I'm starting to feel more and more like that, and I just want to stay there now. And on my work, I know what my work is. Just get the gift, and you're going to have to handle your own problems, and whatever that is. Hare Krishna, Krishna, and just pick up your cross. It's not much to bear, actually. Yeah, but that's in people. It's in all. We have everything in us, and it comes out more and more. We get more free. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Is that fair? We just deal with that. Just so don't get all bent out of shape if I say, I'm sorry, we're not doing that here. Krishna, Hare Hare. Unless, if you come and you really want to, would you help me and, like really want to work it out and not just rant, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. I'll read a little something here. Does anybody else want to come on now? Anybody can come on if they want. About you, Lalita, why don't you come on? You can maybe do some reading too here. I might need a little help today. Okay, Majjhikanda, chapter 25. The dead son of Srivas Pandit elucidates the truth. All glories. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey there. All glories, I'll read a little bit, then you can read some. All glories to Sri Gaur Sundar, the Lord of the entire universe. He is the crown jewel of the Brahmins and the perfect renunciate and supreme amongst the Vedic personalities. He is an ocean of compassion who has appeared like a brilliant gem out of the womb of the Blessed Mother Sachi. All glories to Vishwambar and Lord Nityananda and all glories to their devotees and associates. One attains the highest perfection of life by constantly hearing the narrations of Sri Chaitanya's transcendental pastimes. Yeah, and that's it, man. We hear these narrations, we chant Hare Krishna, we follow the process, very simple. And people are getting the gift here. You get the gift of attachment to the Lord. This has to be really, really clearly known here, how this is the great mercy of Lord Caitanya in this line here that I haven't seen anybody given. They don't have the power to give this. That's why they've been teaching renunciation and all these things, because they don't have this gift and the order to distribute it. This is rare, 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 and rare. And I'm going to make sure, I'm going to do my best for people to know that in this world, for their benefit. I'm already free, and so many here are free. I don't care how screwed up you are. You're free in the eyes of God. I don't care if you don't believe it or whatever. But if you have this gift, if you have attachment to the Lord's pastimes, you're very fortunate. And that's all I'm going to look at. You're going to see me, I'm going to be Mr. Hardass, Oh, you got all these problems. Too friggin' bad, man. You got the gift, and you look at that or not. It's up to you. That's the reality. That's the amazing. This avatar, his quality is he's the most merciful avatar to give. I'm going to say it, to give fucked up people something that even liberated souls can't get. And you're all getting it. I'm getting it. That's why he has that quality, the most merciful avatar, more merciful than Jesus. You have to do full surrender to Jesus. Go and see the altar calls. You got to get up there on your knees and beg, I'm surrendered completely, and they're really not, usually. The next day they go and, somewhere else. Lord Caitanya is freely giving this. That's why, look, that's one good glory. Anybody coming up there is complaining, yeah. Look, hey, that's a great glory. Look, the Lord gave himself to you, and you're so fucked up, man. You need, that's what you should be looking at. I'm really that if people could just say, hey, look how screwed up I am. I'm a demon. I'm envious. I'm jealous of other people. You know who said that? Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that. He says, I'm envious. I'm jealous. I hate people. I'm envious of their good fortune. That's how bad I am. You start thinking like that, but look what I got in spite of that. Simply because I got faith in Guru. See, people may have all kinds of bad qualities here, but you'll notice a lot of them have faith in Guru and faith in Lord Caitanya. See, that's why I don't really reject anybody that has like that. And I'll tell you out there, as the Lord's given me some realization, these people that don't like what we're doing or they don't agree with it, and then they come up to you and ask you for stuff, you let them just stew out there and do their own thing. You don't have to help them. Don't help them. But you've been trying to help them. I learned my lesson here. People, they come here, they don't really want this path. They come here because we got something, and then usually when they look for our pockets first, don't they? Yeah, Lalita laugh. She knows what I'm talking about. They can't give us anything, and they won't take anything except our money. This is what I learned, man. Oh, thank you for that lesson, Lord. That's why I'm a little harsh on people like that. That's the best lesson. You come here, they'll come when they want, to dig into the pockets, but they don't want to come for this ecstasy. You notice? So nobody here is obligated for that. Don't let them, that's Maya cheating you, trying to cheat you. So don't feel sentimental. Oh, support thing, it's not working out, Too bad for you, man. We come here to give the gift, didn't we? Yeah. What do you got to give, Lalita, or anybody that here getting this? You have to give Krishna. Oh, I don't want that. Oh, I don't want the ecstasy. Oh, no, I know. Chanting, no. Association, no. But hey, man, give me this. They want this. See? People, they're very nice too. Good people, vegetarians. I tell you, Maya's she's a rat, man. My only desire in this life is to say, I just love this. Look at the devotees coming here, man. It's so beautiful. There's Satchidananda. There's quality devotees here, man, And if you get envious or jealous because I glorify some of these devotees, too bad for you, man. Actually, it's good for you. Just say, fie on me. Look how jealous I am at the good fortune of others being praised. Look how, and isn't what a miracle is. The Lord doesn't seem to, he still gives himself to a rat like me. I think that's a good way, a good attitude to develop here. Shama-san, what do you got to say? Anything? You said you had realizations today.
Hare Krishna, Guru
She
Maharaj.
might turn into an istigosti, I don't know.
Did you chant it off? I had the same sensation yesterday. I was like trying to sleep, I was trying to sleep and I felt like there was some thoughts about those life. And then I felt like I need to chant it off. It was like Krishna, Krishna, Krishna was inside, but the mind was a little bit polluted, And I felt like, okay, I cannot sleep till I will not chant it out. So this was funny when you said this. Yeah, I think this video should be taken off because
I did. I took it off.
No, it's still there on your Facebook.
No, you can't watch it. You can try. You shouldn't be able to watch it because I took the privacy thing on it. Yeah. But maybe I'll have to do it again. Maybe it didn't take. But go ahead.
You can watch it.
You can watch it. Okay, I'll take it off.
Yeah, I think it's very, very sad because you have like 4,000 friends on your Facebook list, and all devotees who are sharing your videos have also a few thousand, and it's you represent the golden avatar this age, and something like this is going on here, and I was not affected at all, but I saw I had realizations, that it was never about Krishna, I'm not saying that Krishna is not working, but it was not about Krishna, because when you are saying publicly that you gave donation, that you did this, this is like, you never did it for Krishna, you were always doing this for attention, and now it's revealing, you reveal yourself. And anybody who is, you are coming here for Krishna, but you want family, attention, money, this and this and this and this. This is the very psychic psycho problem, This is not, it shouldn't be involving in God. And I felt like my God in me yesterday, he didn't want to hear it. It was like, ugh, but I was so not affected that I wanted to hear it, because I had nothing to listen. And I I didn't, for me, it was not purification. It was very polluting situation. And what I want to say from my side, I feel God. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm grateful for you. And I can share, I will share, sorry guys, but we are not like a family, we are family in God, and one thing we have in common, Krishna, and this is it, don't come in my space, don't think that you can affect my work, my personality, my sexual life, whatever, you don't, fuck yourself, it's like one thing, Krishna. If we have no common with Krishna, then you cannot come close to me. It will not happen. The same way, I'm not sure how serious you are about this, but if something like this happened, I cannot show here because I also share your videos, I also talk about God. I also want to invite people here, and sorry, but I'm shaming. And I am 3 years here, and I invited here my friend, my best girlfriend, Carolina, my best friend, Ivona, ex-Sangha member, and 2 my students. They were listening to you because I was asking them. And those English, okay, girl, but some people of the Sangha were the reason. That's what they said to me. Sorry, but this is like psyche.
Oh, what did they see? They saw yesterday's or
No. It was in the past. When when you let Guru Maharaj, because of your mercy, you let your show. Your show interrupted. Doing those penny stuff, doing those videos, and so on and so on. Sorry, I think if I would be Guru, I would not let it.
Yeah, no more. I got it now. Yeah. I was just I was thinking
saying that you are not doing something for your devotees. What they want? Your life, your skin, your bones, your time, your everything. You are doing this every freaking day. You're fucking free, and it's like it's so ugly. It was so polluted. It was just egoistic, demoniac qualities. No, I have no mercy. Sorry, but my Krishna is like, no, we don't want this. It will never. They are blocked, and it will never change because I have my life. I have my goals. I am conscious. I am responsible, and I want Krishna. And it means that I have to protect him. And my Krishna is very disappointed. He's not pleased.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to say. And
no, absolutely. I got it now.
And of course, pollution, traumas, this is all real. The pain is real. Real. We got it.
Yeah.
The Lalita is dying every week. She's vomiting and so on and so on. Is she's coming here and she's saying like you are fault?
Yeah.
You have no idea what is going to me, what happened to me. I will never said this.
Yeah.
You cannot process it. It's like, I think it's a psycho hospital. It's the only way. But you let this to happen, like to in the name of expression. And they are doing this just because they allow. Because hello, there is no other place in this world that they can do this. So it's the sucking. It's a vampire sucking.
Yes.
This is my standing.
I'm a slow learner. Sorry about that.
No problem, Guru Maharaj.
My weakness.
But
and
please
actually,
take this
just
on
the other, on the other note, the person said they're going to therapy and they apologized for what happened yesterday. So, there's progress. Yeah,
I don't believe it, but okay.
Yeah, But anyway, this is sometimes Christian. It just takes time to understand certain things. But I see that also because I feel like something pushed down, and then I have to chant it out, So it'll all, So anyway, and plus, actually, there's always a silver lining in everything because I'm learning a lot about that stuff now. Actually, I'll be in a better position. I never thought of how to, to go into certain things, and I can learn about this. People, because they have to deal with this stuff from their traumas from the past, and we all have them more or less, and they're part of this coming up. But we got to deal with them. This is the thing. You can't,
yeah, but when somebody is dangerous, when somebody is crazy, like somebody is insane, like somebody is like destroying something, then you have to keep your house, close.
Oh yeah. No, we're it just takes time to make the adjustments here. We're doing that. So yeah. No problem. Yeah. Lolita, give us a word. Give us a word here.
You're so cute, Guru Maharaj. Saying that you're a slow learner. It's so cute.
Well, yeah.
I don't have comments for the rest. I don't have comments. I think this thing of I need to express myself, some devotees, they really think that they need to express themselves. It's not, we are here to worship the Lord. We're really here to worship and not to fight for our right all the time. And to learn to accept things and to have respect, to really have respect for what's going on here and not me.
Well, that's not really the real self. It's expressing the false ego, the false identity, actually.
They express their false ego and they
I think it's important to mention that yesterday after this event, the Lalita experience, and I also we got a lot of message, like 8-10 people, and devotees are also not pleased, devotees are also sad, and nobody wants it.
It's not so we just live and learn. This is the thing. I wish I knew before, what I know now or what I'm learning. But you just kind of discover, and also the persons involved, they're also learning. They have to, they might be also a bit of slow learners. But it's just anyway. I think it's good we talk about this and kind of get it clear, and and then so we can move deeper and get more clear about it. Yeah. I don't know. I got rid of the video. I don't know. I just put it in the recycle bin. Actually, I have the video.
They say it's still there. Madhu says it's still there. Sachinandana says it's still there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's see here. No, it's not on my timeline anymore. It could be, man. I don't know. It's Facebook. Who knows what they do? Is it there on my timeline? 11. Yeah, there it is. I thought I got rid of it. Let me try it again. Move. Okay, well, I tried it again. You can check. Well, yeah. Let's see. You can, It's gone now?
Done. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll do more like that. And what we're doing is it's getting increasing clarity about everything, and that's just part of the process. Everybody's going to be themselves, and, we're going to learn what we learn. That's how I see it. It's all, it's all a learning experience, everything. Yeah. So let's do a little japa again here. Let's see what happens here. You can keep your microphones on. We'll do japa together here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari
Krishna Krishna.
Hare
Mute or
Krishna Hare
unmute the
Krishna
mic. Mute or unmute the mic. You want to hear us or only you?
No, everybody.
Okay. I thought
Krishna
I
Krishna Hari
understood
Hari
only.
Hari Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hey, I want to share a realization. I don't know if this is appropriate or not, but
Yeah.
That Bhagavad Gita said there. Krishna says there's 4 types of person that approach me, and I consider them pious. I just realized what that meant. In relationship to what we're doing. See, so there are 4 types that are pious. They approach Krishna for money. So they approach also the devotees sometimes for money. You notice we've had people do that. They come here for money, literally. I mean, literally, they come and they try to, they get into the devotees' lives, and they come and they try to they have all these sob stories and all this stuff. And how many people been built here? And I just realized, and they're pious. Usually they're pious persons, very, vegetarians and more, but they come here for that motive. See? So for some reason, it doesn't work here, because all the people, they end up, it's like, what is the point? We're just going to here to give them money? No. So that's why Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, 4 types of people approach me. So the ones who approach for the money or for some kind of wealth or some kind of position, they want the opulence of being teacher or guru, the Lord sends them somewhere else, sends them back to the Vaidhi path, because that's where they're at, and you notice they like that. They like the moral path, Yeah, go ahead. What?
Yeah, it's like obvious. Like when I say, for example, now I teach about Krishna. Yes, I love Krishna. I am this. This is my guru. I serve him. And then I see somebody who has something similar or better, and then it's like, nah. This means that it was not true before. It was motivated. It was motivated. Position, attention, family, substitution from family, money, attention for attention, being, like guru. This was motives, and just be clear about this. Understand this. We shouldn't be like with ex, with their false ego. First, they understand that they are sick, mentally. It will be better for them.
Yeah.
Those was motive, and you reveal yourself.
Yeah.
In Krishna's
Well,
light.
yeah. There's a little bit of subtlety here because there are people that just, they don't have the desire to really surrender to what we're doing, but some do, and it's mixed a bit because of their conditioning. So there's a difference there. That's a subtle difference. There's some people, they're just not really interested into it. This is, they're just not here, but some people are. And that's why Krishna, to those persons, he'll give himself more intimate experience of himself. So there's that distinction. You have to see there's persons that, like they may have like subtle things mixed in. They need attention. This all conditioning, and the Lord, that's why those kind of persons I'll keep around. And the other ones who just come in and they don't even want this, I give them the club. So that goes for all of these, whether if they're relatives or friends, or they're not really yet. So I give them the club. That's the best thing. That's all they know is the club. You notice people like that? They only know the club, and then so you give them a club. I give them a club now. So anyway, that's a distinction I made there too, because some people, that's why Krishna really gives himself, but these others that just want just something else, and they're really not interested in this. So a little mixture is okay. We can work with that. I'll work with it if I have to, personally with people. But yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. Anything else you wanted to say about that? No. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Satchidananda is so cute. Want all your attention. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama. Oh, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama. I feel like I'm in a war zone sometimes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, 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 Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. I'll be right back. I just got to take care of something here. Krishna Krishna.
Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna Hare
Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare Rama Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare
Hare Rama
Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare
Hare
Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama
Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Rama
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Hare Rama Rama Rama
Rama Rama
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Hare Krishna
Rama Rama Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama
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 Rama Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Krishna
Hare Rama
Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare
Rama
Hare Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, Hare Krishna. Read a little bit more. Trying to find a little balance here. I don't know. I'll get it here. Okay, these topics of Navadvip Lila, as recorded in Madhya Kanda, are just like an ocean of nectar. The Lord was always engrossed in the Sankirtan movement. In Sankirtan, relishing the taste of his own transcendental name. See, that's what the Lord did. He was relishing the taste of his own transcendental name. Who can relate to that here? If you can, you're part of his family now. If you can, that means your transcendental senses have been awakened and you've been saved. Isn't that amazing? You can relish the taste of his name, even though you're all messed up. More or less. And gradually will be less. See, this is wonderful. See, we got to read these pastimes with a relationship, and that means you need to be with a relative and be adopted. You know, the Christians, they talked about this. They talked about being part of Christ, the Christ by way of adoption. See, and that means you have to be with a relative. I mean, this is why I'm with Lord Caitanya. It's so clear. It gets more and more clear what Jesus was talking about and what the saints were talking about. See, that you have to be adopted by a devotee because otherwise you're an orphan. You're an orphan. You're literally in this world. You don't have I mean, Maya is not really your family. You're not, you're wandering around without family members, really. You think you're a family. It's a lie. It's an illusion, a deception. And that's why the greatness of being here now is it's becoming apparent. People saying, wow, I thought the government was my family. They don't even care about me. Yeah, they never did. Nobody does when they're in Maya. They're selfish. And it's just a lie. It's one more or less hypocrisy. Even there's motive, there's material motive. Only on the level of spontaneous devotional love awakened do you find where your real family is. See, it's a family of pure hearts, you know, hearts that just love God, you know, and the Lord's devotees. See, and also to hear, you know, to give this opportunity for people to become adopted. And if you're not ready, you don't know, I don't want to be adopted, man. Well, sorry, then stay here until you're ready. What can be done? Yeah. I love this is God. I every time I read these books, I get so much assurance of where I'm going. If people say, "Are you saved?" Well, I know. God, yeah, man. I relish the holy name. Yeah, that's what the Lord was doing. He's God. He gave that ability to others, and by good fortune, I also have that ability to have transcendentally awakened taste. And it's so getting more and more absurd to me that people that claim to be devotees don't care about this. It's absurd. I'm going to make it more clear how absurd it is that you wouldn't want this. You know, that's why Lord Caitanya said your worship of Krishna is futile if you don't develop taste for the name and the pastimes of the Lord to the point of obviously tears and ecstasy and rapture is futile. This is the whole point. We're doing the point. We're showing the whole point. See, demonstrating the whole point of Krishna consciousness here. Isn't it amazing? I think it's amazing. Man. Wow. And what a time to do it too. Man. Talk about battle. You see, all the pastimes are always on a battlefield. That makes you wonder, why does Krishna always do it on a battlefield? Well, he gave me a little realization about that. He wants to show his strength. I'm amazed to be able to chant and to feel like I do, and like I'm seeing many of you are feeling too, in the midst of this horrendous thing. Every day, Maya is heaping more misery on everybody. People are obsessed with it. Literally, they just every day looking at what new thing Maya is going to do to them to make them more miserable, more lockdowns, 15-minute. They call 15-minute. You only can go out. It's like being in a prison. They put you in how creative Maya is, put you in prison in your neighborhood. It's just like, what's the difference being in a prison with the walls up there and the wire and everything? You can't go beyond it when they're creating that prison for you here, in psychologically, and also putting the barriers up there. And there's one thing after another, and then food shortages is coming, and this every day, more relentlessly. And we're sitting here like on vacation, having a nice time on vacation, sitting on the beach, sipping margaritas, pina coladas of Krishna's name, pastimes. See? Prahlad was doing that. The whole Hiranyakashipu was giving misery like now. Misery upon misery in the world. He was telling his little demon friend, go out there and create misery. Start fires, interrupt their sacrifices. There's one misery after another. Just give them miseries. And Prahlad was strutting around the palace, Hare Krishna, preaching devotional service like we're doing here. Hey, you little demon friends. Hey, you ready to be adopted? My guru adopted me. Listen to my word. My word you'll be born again. You'll be adopted into this family of devotees. Hey, nothing touched him. He just went about, these things. And his father started to turn the miseries on him. And it was like, he just was surrendered to the Lord. Yeah. 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 Relishing the taste of his own transcendental name. That's the whole point of Krishna consciousness. If people come here, this can happen very quickly. But if you just stay on some other path with teachers and gurus who don't have this transcendental taste, you're probably going to die without it. You're going to be just going Swami step your whole life in Krishna consciousness and doing the regulations and ceremonies and dressing up for the temple and having prasadam and thinking that this is the end all and be all of Krishna consciousness. But if you come here and associate with devotees who have the gift of this transcendental taste, isn't that amazing? I'm amazed about this incarnation. He's just saying, just come into the society of devotees who have the gift. And then you'll get it, regardless of your problem. Look, that's why in many ways, whatever happens here, you can just see that is the great glory of Lord Caitanya. No matter how screwed up you are, if you try to be here and faithful to Guru, Sadhu, and Shastras, and the Lord has given himself to you, everything will be well in due course. It's already well already because the Lord you don't leave him, he won't leave you. So, being thus intoxicated, he exhibited all the symptoms of ecstasy and so revealed his super-mundane opulences. There we go. The opulences of the Lord that he thinks are opulences are what? His ecstasies. They're his decorations. They're Radha and the gopis' decorations are these opulences of ecstatic. They're the jewels that we read about, the jewels and the ornaments of the queens. Is their ecstasies. You think the Lord cares about jewels? About gold and silver? No, that's for fools. Even the goddess of fortune says, the fools worship me for that. What are her opulences? Are her real jewels? Family jewels. She's part of the family. Ecstatic love, devotion, attachment to the transcendental name of the Lord to the point of tears. She even Rukmini even instructed Krishna, oh, you'll never know how I feel unless you adopt the mood of Radha. Go to the material world and develop your bhakti. How are you going to develop the mood? You go and take initiation from Ishvara Puri, an ecstatic devotee in the mood of the gopis, and you'll know why I feel like I do. You think that instruction is any different now? You need to meet a Rukmini or a Gopi who is in the head of the real line and listen to the same instruction. You come and you learn from the Gopis here. Otherwise, you'll never know how we feel. You go and follow the path taught by the Gopis by example, like Lord Caitanya taught by example. Like you are all teaching by example. Otherwise, these persons in ISKCON and Gaudiya Math and Gaudiya Samiti and the world will never know how we feel. Your big fortune is we show it and you think, oh, wow, I also want to worship like that. Qualification for Raghunuga Bhakti, taught by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, not known by even the Narayan Raj devotees and the Radhakund Babajis. I never heard anybody understand the principle. I'll know that anybody knows if they follow that. When they see the worship here and they say, very good, I'm entering into this Sangha like Satchidananda Das here. Yes, I also want to chant like this, and he does. I also want to relish this, and the Lord gives him the ability. He follows in the footsteps of the gopis. See, that's what we teach here. This is practical following in the footsteps of the gopis, of the residents of Vrindavan. This is functional. This is the function here. You don't function like this, you're just a hypocrite, man. You just go out into your Gaudiya Samiti and Radhakund Babajis and ISKCON and play devotee and play guru with Play-Dohs. You ever see people playing with Play-Doh? They mold these things. It's play. It's not real. See, this is the real thing. You know, this is time for people to know. Time for this truth to be shouted from the rooftops. Food for thought, huh? See, this is practical Krishna consciousness. You can come here, you can learn how to enter into Vrindavan, for God's sake. It's not that hard. You just need to be with experienced devotees who are entering into Vrindavan the proper way. You see Lalita getting thrown out of Vrindavan? No, increasing all the time. What about Shama Sundari? What about so many of you out there? You're not being thrown out. Why? Because you're entering in the proper way, regardless of how many problems you got, or your sicknesses, or your, trips, or your, conditionings. The Lord says, no, I'm keeping you here because you're coming the right way. You're staying with the society of devotees. Yeah, we're technocrats here. Krishna's technocrats. We know how to leverage Krishna's technology so that people quickly get the desired result of love of God, transcendental mellows. What happened to Shama Sundari? She didn't say goodbye. Let's see here.
Suddenly she's gone.
Probably had to go to work. Okay. Being thus intoxicated, he exhibited all the symptoms of ecstasy and so revealed his super-mundane opulences. See, the Lord, when he was in Navadvip, it says, there's other verses that say, connected to this one, say he did not reveal his opulences in Navadvip, but he did in South India. See? He didn't reveal, he mostly did this in secret with his devotees in Navadvip because they were favorable to this. The others were against it. You know, so the Lord came to exhibit his opulence, but he couldn't do it in Navadvip because people were criticizing him. They had a problem with the kirtans, you know, they were jealous and envious and all these things. And so he locked the door. And then eventually it got pretty heavy, and then they wanted to throw Srivasa's house into the river. They didn't like this ecstasy. They didn't believe in it. They didn't have faith in it. So the Lord eventually took sannyas to prove what Jesus, all scriptures prove, a real prophet is never accepted in their hometown, not fully. See? But later they do accept because they see that's the simple truth of how to be saved. It's always been this truth and always will be truth. Listen up, world. Listen up, universe. Jesus started to teach this, and Lord Caitanya taught it more, and we're teaching it again and making it even more clear so more people can come into the kingdom, because it's so easier than you can even imagine or think. It's simply by accepting the association of ecstatic devotees. You get the virus. See? You get the ecstasy. You get the gift. Lord Caitanya said, unless people accept me, they will be destroyed. See? Chaitanya Charitamrita. You can all look it up. What is the deep meaning? Accept what? Some body? Well, yes, but not the way people think in the Maya. Accept his spiritual body. That's him. He's spirit, man. What is the nature of the spiritual body in the spiritual world? Say, see, thy will be done on earth as it is in Vrindavan. What is the nature of Vrindavan? Devotees in their spiritual bodies is full of raging ecstasy and ecstatic devotion. Accept that. Well, you get another chance here, because if you don't accept, people don't accept that, you're not going where we're going. Better people know. I just tell you straight out now. That's the principle. Whoever listens to this word, you'll get over the obstacle of ignorance, of stupidity, of going to gurus and teachers who don't know this principle. And you will go where they go. They're blind leaders because they don't know what I just told you. They'll go in a dark ditch and you'll go with them because you believe in that. Just like people in politics, you'll go into the darkness that your leaders are in, your politicians. You'll go into the hypocrisy that they're in. You'll become one of their servants and you'll go out there and give people troubles. You'll be a little tyrant just like them. Aren't those police little tyrants now because they obey their masters? They believe in their masters? Do you see how it works? By association. You come here, you're going to be a little free man. You'll be a Freemason. You know, you'll be building the kingdom of God, and you're the structure. True Freemason. You know, Masons, they build stuff, you know, bricks, you know, you're the piece of work. So that's it, man. Accept the spiritual body of the Lord represented by his devotees now, because the Lord has disappeared. He's unmanifest. And people, I just call everybody's attention to the book because I can relate to this book. This book is a living reality for me and many people here, and it'll become a living reality for you who don't have this gift. If you come here and associate and hear and listen to what it is that is the essence of this path, is the acceptance of ecstatic devotees who have these opulences of ecstatic worship of Krishna. If you accept this as true opulence, which you will if you come here and see it and see how beautiful it is, how it gives you real knowledge. That's part of the opulence, is this deep, 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 deep knowledge of the essence of all truth that Krishna knows. And you know now because of your intimacy and your acceptance of the transcendental ecstatic form of the Lord. I'm accepting those opulences. Look at Lalita also and anybody else, Janardan, and say, oh, this is opulences. That's it, acceptance. Lord Caitanya, I'll just prove my point. Prove his point. Whose is it, mine or his? It's hard to tell sometimes. But it's the real point. It's a point in the book. Lord Caitanya came to accept the path of ecstatic love. Gauraridas, actually, I also came to accept the path of ecstatic love. Lalita Ganga has come to here to accept the path of ecstatic love. Can you tell? She comes here every day. She likes this path. You like this path? You see a better path than this?
This is so high in the sky.
You want to go follow Balaram's path? You want to,
No, poor guy.
What a fool, poor guy, man.
I feel so much compassion with them. So much compassion with them. How they see things. They don't
Just
have
give
the
them
choice.
club, man. That's the best compassion you give a guy like that. Those guys, they need it. That's all they know.
They think they know the books.
They're our biggest test to see if they can pull if we got any heartstrings left for them to pull. That's all they're good for, is a test like that.
Nothing
Really,
has been explained by the spirit inside of them. I was just talking to a devotee who's watching my videos, and he asks questions now. What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? His name is a certain Nityananda. They are so surprised about what we are saying. They never heard about it.
No,
Because they never got an explanation inside, and then can you say these the scriptures, and they know that by heart, but they don't know what it means. They read all the books. They don't know what it means.
Yeah. That's why you see, I prove all these points because I see them in the scriptures, and that's how people will gradually get it. They got to see. I at least, don't think I'm just speculating. I look at this book, and because of this ecstatic devotion, it gives me the eyes to see the essence, and I can relate to it. I say, yeah, that's it. And I make the comments. Yeah. That's why you guys are happy, because you're hearing the glorification as it is. That's Krishna in your heart being nourished, growing up and feeling satisfied. Yeah.
We have a Radhe that helps us. And you say, what? You say, Radharani helping you? I say,
Yeah. Absolutely. We got her mercy there. We're part of the family. She has girlfriends. Hey, funny. Marumango. Funny guy. Yeah. The sweet ambrosia of Krishna Prem led the Lord to act like a madman. See, that's what they think. See, is he really mad? It's only mad in the eyes of the world. So you see, everything you gotta, if you want to explain Krishna Prem, you have to use the words of the world that apply to mad people, because you become mad after this, and people become mad after sense gratification, mad after lusty after madly. That makes them mad and crazy. People, it makes them fools and manipulated, becoming manipulated by Maya. See, but there's a madness being mad after Krishna, mad after love, loving madness, but that's true sanity. That's God's happiness. He's mad with this raging ecstasy. And we become mad also. And Lord Caitanya taught it when Sanatana Goswami wanted to hear the Atmaram verse. And he said, well, I explained it to Sarvabhauma, but that's because he's one. I'm a madman, and he's a madman also, and accepted my words as truth. You have to become an ecstatic mad person. But that's not crazy. That is wonderful. That is rasic. That is a transcendental awakened taste. And then you will understand the words of devotees and the Lord. Otherwise, you don't. You just superficial explanations, very, very gross, superficial, external. And that's another reason. Jesus said, only the Father knows the Son knows the Father, and the Son can reveal the true nature of the Father to whom he chooses. So you know who's chosen here. You come and you listen. So you're the chosen one. We got a lot of chosen ones here. You're choosing. Who's choosing? Is it the Lord or you? I think it's a combination. Because the Lord is always choosing this, but usually the living entity isn't. You're not in sync yet. But sometimes some are. The Lord is always choosing it. Come on, man. You just don't know the Lord. The real devotees, intimate devotees, know the essential nature of the Lord. The Lord is always choosing it. This is the will of God, man. The will of God is, in ultimate reality, is not that you follow the path of just external worship. That doesn't turn him on. If it turns you on still, okay, we'll keep following it for a while until you get bored, until you want some more, until you're like Lord Caitanya. You say, Ramananda Roy, you told me it's glorious to follow Varnashram Dharma, and that's the perfection of life. I don't know, man. Tell me something deeper. Is there anything deeper than that? Oh, glad you asked, finally. So how many lifetimes do you want to follow Narayan Raj's teaching that it's by austerities, it's by renunciation, it's by chanting 1 lakh that you're going to attain Krishna? How many lifetimes? He told you going to be many lifetimes to follow his path, his word. Do you want to follow that? Well, you got a choice, an option now. You can get this now because ecstatic love is really being expressed. We're not no-shows like Narayan Raj and his devotee. Right now, they're doing the no-show Sampradaya all in the name of Raghunuga Bhakti. I'm sorry, that's an illusion still. Where's the show? Where's the show of Raghunuga Bhakti? Where's the show of spontaneous devotion? So people can see a role model, people can see and desire. First desire, then you'll get what you don't deserve. This is how Lord Caitanya works. First, get the desire, and you have to see it. That's why Lord Caitanya couldn't show it in Navadvip. Just like we have a hard time showing it to the devotees, even though we show it all over Facebook, they don't want to look. Okay? So he goes to South India, and people were receptive and open to accepting his opulences of ecstatic love that he showed. Okay? And then they entered in. They got the transmission, the Bhakti Lata Bij. Then they become attached to chanting the holy name, like people are getting here. Pastimes of the Lord, you to the point of tears and higher ecstasies and rapture. That's the path. Simply accepting the spiritual bodies manifested by the devotees here. That's all we're doing. We're manifesting the truth here. The truth is these opulences of the Lord. They're true opulences. They last forever. You notice every day, unless we have some little obstacles we're dealing with, they're manifesting here, these opulences. They don't go away. Your wealth can go away, right? We lose a lot of money. We always, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose in the material world. But these, This is the real jewels, right? This we keep. And we know this makes me, give me 10 tolas of gold, whatever that is. Give me a whole bunch of gold, man. Big stack of it. And I'll tell you, and I know, and I think anybody else knows here, this will make you more happy than all those stacks of gold up there. To see what kind of, to compare your feeling nature. Go look at that gold that you got, and then go look at this ecstatic devotion and tell me what gives you more happiness. It's a no-brainer. That's why I keep asking people that get this gift of ecstatic love, would you trade it for all the gold in the world? And everybody always says no. Now, we must have some pretty valuable stuff here, huh? And the whole point is to help people become aware of that so that they can enter into where treasure is. The pearl of great price is here. See, we're teaching the inner meaning of Krishna consciousness, how you can get it in this life. See, because I tell you the truth, that's not the truth that you're going to attain Krishna by austerity, renunciation, and sadhana practices, and chanting your one offensive lack or 16 rounds. That can only lead you ultimately to the devotee. Everything you do is leading you to devotees of this stature here, ecstatic ones, very conclusive, very clear. I'm telling you, people that are looking for Krishna truly will end up here. And even if you're just stupid and foolish because you listen to even gurus who don't know these things, who are not really liberated yet, but you believe in their teachings, and then you're stay non-liberated. If there's one of you, two of you, 10 of you, 1,000,000 of you who understand this, somehow or other you get this video and it touches you because you really want to know more about Krishna, you're going to get that. You're going to find out what real jewels are. What you think jewels are to follow your whole life doing external rituals and everything. You haven't found the jewels of Krishna. You haven't found the opulences of Krishna. We have, and that's what we preach here. The real true opulence of Krishna is not Vaidhi Bhakti. It is not Varnashram Dharma. It's ecstatic devotion. The more ecstatic, the better. And the more conclusive that comes from that, the better. And the more clear the world gets by us preaching the truth and setting people free from ignorance, which is every doggone thing that's else. Now tell me a higher truth than what we're preaching. Tell me a bigger illusion that we're exposing. See, and doing it for the benefit of the world, the benefit of demigods, benefit of demons. For everybody. Anybody can enter into this. All you have to do is accept what we're doing, accept this association, and you're going to be better than the elites, man, that you can't even be. Even if you had the money, you can't. You have to have the proper bloodline and everything. You come here, and we'll give you the bloodline. The bloodline is this ecstatic taste for the name and that. And you enter right into, see, my Lord, you're Lucifer out there, you elites. I'm sorry, he's not very strong. You have to have certain bloodlines. And oh, come on, man. You bring anybody here and we'll give them the blood of God. The blood of God is the love of God, man. That's his life. You notice love is red. Hearts are red. So you come here, we're going to give you the heart of the Lord. It's going to beat. Boom, boom, boom. When you hear the heart, the devotee's heartbeat, it explodes. It's boom. The authority is there. See, I could tell you, come on, you elites, we got what you've been looking for this, man. We got immortality. And we don't have to make these faulty, they make these faulty clone bodies, don't work very well to keep them consciousness going. We got real consciousness that's solid, clear, transcendental bodies. Even in these bodies, man, we just discard them at the timely time. We need to know where we got our Narada Muni body, man, Venus and all that stuff. We have what you don't have. And I just, if you want, all you have to do is come here. We're giving it out. I'll give it to Bill Gates. I'll give it to the worst of the worst. I'll give it to the Klaus Schwab. They're all servants of Krishna. People don't know like we know. You're all serving the Lord. His purpose. You can't get out of it. I don't care how selfish you are, the Lord is using you. You can't use the Lord. He uses all of us for his purposes. If he wants to clear out a few useless eaters, he'll do that. If he wants to make the useless eaters really upstanding citizens and having something to give to the world that nobody else can do, they'll come here and they'll take those useless eaters and make them useful eaters. They will eat the holy name of God and distribute that prasadam to the world. You're not going to get any more useful than that. Everything, the real intelligence is here, everything. I love these pastimes. They're so amazing. This is true revival, isn't it, Dear Lalita? It's a revival of this. We may have missed. What? Go ahead. What?
You can feel his blood is mixing with ours when you read it.
Yeah. We're mixing. Yeah. We missed being with the Lord Caitanya, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we were in there. But we're here now with this. This is, oh God, look at the importance of this. Already, look how people's souls have been won back already. And I think we're just getting started here. This is getting more juicy, more powerful, more real. See, thy will be done on earth. See, this is becoming more the Lord's will of Vrindavan manifesting here like the Lord did. He just was ecstatically in Vrindavan, and just manifesting it, saying, well, this is my world. Who wants to enter my world? That's what we're doing. This is our world. Who wants to enter our world? Does it look good to anybody? Do you like this kind of what people would call, the masses of Vaishnavas even call madness? Well, are you one of the few that are looking for this world? Well, here it is. We opened a portal to this world. The devotee is the portal to that world. See, and they open it up. See, otherwise, you see, the Lord contained it in Vrindavan. He sealed it there. Only there he was showing his devotees, and they were relishing this relationship only with them. And then the Lord came, and when he disappeared, and thought, for a long time I have not given this to the world, this gift to the world, this relationship that he had in Vrindavan with his devotees to the world. Okay? And so he did, and many people got it and were delivered. And so 550 years again, we're also openly giving it to the world. You see, no restriction. You see me being like, oh, you got to be pious. Oh, you got to be a vegetarian or a vegan to get this. You got to be a pious. No, anybody, just decide. If you decide to switch sides, if you're convinced that this is better than those clone bodies in there, and you're one of the demons doing, depopulating the world with your lies and cheating them and all that stuff, leading lambs to slaughter, which they're doing, you can change. You come here, my Lord will forgive you. And you will feel it. You will be on this path and you'll get real immortality. You'll know what real opulence is. This is what you can't find. You can't find satisfaction with your monies, with your billions. You look at these guys, they got billions and still not satisfied. See? They're trying to work, maybe control will do it, and they're controlling more and more, and they'll still never be satisfied. They can control all, put us in a little box where we can't move around, have what they think is the ultimate control, and they'll still not be satisfied. But I'm satisfied. These opulences, full, perfect satisfaction. I just want more of them, and more of them. And I get more and more of them. I know where to be satisfied. And then it also has this unsatisfying thing that makes me want it more, and then I get more. It's like I get fulfilled, and then more expansion, expands more, and then I want more of that, and then more fulfillment. And this will go on forever. Whereas Hiranyakashipu, in the story, he took over the whole universe and still wasn't sad. There was nowhere else to go. And he couldn't get into Vaikuntha except one way. The Lord had to come and liberate him. Yeah. So we're not waiting. We're bringing the Lord here to liberate anyone and everyone. If whoever will just accept the gift, accept the real opulences of Krishna Prem, ecstatic love. Pretty amazing, huh? Yeah, how about you, Vaidis? We'll start with you. How about ISKCON? Anybody there, any guru or follower, come here. Will you accept this true body of the Lord? The true body of the Lord is his ecstatic emotion, that he's given us our body, his body. You know, he said to the devotees who loved him, he said, you love me. You've taken so much trouble to come to me every 4 months. Therefore, because you love me, I'm giving you my transcendental body. Now you can sell it anywhere. And you know what the fools say to me when I say that? Gee, Gauri was talking about selling, talking about business, talking about money. No, selling it, convincing people. See, this is the thing. Sales is you sell people things for a motive, you want money. Okay? Devotees, they sell this because they want ecstatic love. They also want something. They want you to have this ecstatic love that they have. And their ecstatic love increases, and so does yours. Their realizations increase, and so does yours. This is perfect desire. This is perfect business, God's business. That means that's why you have to have truly the Lord to do this business, to do God's business, to be about our Father's work. You have to be empowered. We can't do it alone. Jesus could do it. Myself, I can do nothing. But yeah, my Lord dictated these books. I could not do this on my own. And Gohar, I can't do this on my own. Thank you, Lord, for these opulences that empower the situation, empower the word. You know, I'm amazed, Soma Sundari, you guys, you say, wow, you speak and we get drunk on these words. Wow, that's amazing, Lord. To be able to transmit these opulences of revelation and realization to others and nourish their bhakti, nourish you in them. What a privilege that is to be able to feed Krishna, to be like a nurse. Did you know a new hat? Gohari there, Sachi. Did you know Gohari was a nurse like you? You thought you were a nurse and Gohari wasn't. No, I'm also a nurse. Don't you see my little nurse hat? Little white hat, like the flying nun.
Giving little no head.
Pure madness. See, it's pure madness. You got to have pure. Impure madness is what we see in the world. It's impure, you know. This is pure madness. You got to get pure madness. Pure madness is the opulence of God. It's good for everybody. It's an awakener. It awakens people. They become more clear. In this madness of ecstatic devotion, you become more logical, more clear, more intelligent. Now, come on, man. This is what we need, you know. First, the seeding is fragile, needs food, hearing. Yes. What we got here? Big. By study of the Vedas, when you come to that conclusion. Yeah. Okay. So, Lolita, why don't you read a little bit? You got the book?
Yeah, I will take it. I will take it. What page? What page?
This page 541.
Oh, glasses.
Yeah, and it
Old
starts
ladies
with
need glasses.
what?
Old ladies need glasses.
Oh yeah.
500.
People are surprised I don't seem to need any glasses. How come you're 70 years old and how come you don't need glasses? I don't know. Krishna Prem seems to help me. My sight's getting better. Yeah. Everything gets better with Krishna, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everything. It's just amazing. Life gets better. You know, that's why all this is why the Lord's here at this time and giving this preaching for us to convince people. Look at us. You know, most of us are happy more and more consistently, just being with the Lord, dancing with the Lord in the midst of the war. You know, like Arjuna was doing the same. He was listening to Krishna. The war was, ready to rage, and everybody's fighting up there. And he said, Krishna, go on speaking, man. Your words are great. I love hearing this. Oh, this is so good. Your words are like nectar, right on a friggin' battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same thing going on here. The war is going. They want to kill everybody, and God, the terrible chemtrails, and every day there's more miserable news. I don't know how people. You can see they're opting out. There are many suicides, and people's spirits are they're down towards compliance now, where they want to just tune everything out, give them more alcohol or more drugs. Yeah. But if you have this, you just fly through everything. You just soar to deeper heights even. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Let's see. It's the sweet ambrosia of Krishna Prem. Good place to start.
But the title that I have here is The Dead Son of Srivas Pandita Elucidates the Truth.
Yes. And go to the, it's called the third, 1, 2, 3, about third paragraph. The sweet ambrosia of Krishna Prem, it starts out.
I see it, yeah. Okay, thank you. Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. And thank you so much, Vrindavan Das Thakur. Connoisseur and friend of the Lord, delivering us this beautiful prem in the book Bhagavad.
Yeah, this is the simple way to attain, is simply by hearing devotees who have relationship with these devotees. This is chapter 1 of Adi Leela, is about the real spiritual master, the real one, the real one who's going to, give you the conclusive truth. You hear about all of these these subtle truths, deep, deep truths. And simply by that, you enter in through the word. You develop a relationship. You start to feel the feelings devotees have. They're very pure, very wonderful.
They're sharing it with us.
Go ahead. Sorry.
They're sharing it with us. Huh? The sweet ambrosia of Krishna Freya. Let the Lord to act like a madman. The Lord, the Lord, whose body is the object of even Lord Brahma's worship.
Yeah, see, the body of the Lord is his transcendental body. See, people, that's why you need to hear from devotees. They bring you deeper into what the real meaning is. Otherwise, you think, oh, the body, the deity body, is the object of, no. See, this is deed stuff now. Here, we bring the spiritual body of the Lord before the world. See, and that is the object of Lord Brahma's worship. See? And so we teach the world, hey, worship what Lord Brahma, worship what the greatest devotees worship, the ecstatic body of the Lord. These conclusive truths of Lord Brahma, like we read in the prayers of Lord Brahma, of the creative energy and all that, beautiful prayers, worship that, believe in those words, hear it explained by real devotees who are real spiritual masters and real associates of the Lord, and you very quickly enter in to the same consciousness of those devotees. See, you're adopted into the family of God. Truly, not just externally, you're on the outside. Lord Caitanya told Ramananda Roy and Bhavananda Roy, whatever you ask for, this is why Shama Sundari is. The same thing applies for her because she's part of the family. Whatever you ask for, whatever you want, I agree to unequivocally because you're not an outsider, you're an insider. You've come inside. You've come through my devotees. You listen to my devotees. You believe in my devotees' preaching. You believe in their ecstatic worship. You want that. You're open to that. You're yearning for that.
You receive the same family name, actually.
Yeah, family
same
name.
blood.
Yes.
You're born in the same family.
Yes. Das and Dasi.
Mm.
Yeah. See, you're related. See, that you become the Das part of God. See, you're here to serve the Lord, and you know how to do that. Nobody else. Ultimately, you have to become an intimate Das, a real servant. Hari Das. See, he served Hari by giving Hari to others. That's the greatest service, to relish Hari and to give Hari to others, so that people feel, oh, wow, I'm a Das now. I'm here to serve the name and the fame and the pastimes of the Lord. I'm here to hear that. I'm here to teach that to the world, because that's really the only thing worthy to learn in this world, is how to get out of it, how to get out of the grip of Maya and her henchmen. How to get out of these illusions and this ignorance being taught in this world as truth. Especially now, so much ignorance, so many lies are being taught as truth now. And even people with a little bit of spiritual mind can see it. They're thinking, why are they teaching lies as truth? You notice that? They're saying things that are illogical and all of that. That's why they censor. The Maya is censoring everything, because if you believe in those persons, then you can't understand. You just believe their narrative and their story. See, that's very limited, puts you in fear and everything. That's why you need to hear this. You need to hear these stories See, these stories give you expansion and great understanding. Enlightenment for everybody. Happiness, true happiness that lasts forever. True opulences that last forever. Yeah, go ahead there, Lilita. Sorry, I just can't keep my mouth shut for some reason.
No need. We like to hear.
I'm an interrupter.
It's always sweet. The Lord, whose body is the object of even Lord Brahma's worship.
So if it's the object of Lord Brahma's worship, it should be the object of worship of every human being in the world. The only problem is they're in ignorance. They don't know this. And we're here to expose the ignorance for the devotees to know this. Hey, the object of Lord Brahma's worship is not your regulative devotional service. It's the ecstatic body of the Lord. That is his true body. That's the one that Jarasandha, who followed all the rules and the regulations, never lied, at least up in the mode of goodness level. Was very saintly and gave charities and all this stuff that maybe people in religion are doing, in Vaishnavism are doing, maybe. And he did not worship the true body of the Lord. And he went against Krishna, ecstatic Krishna, who came from Vrindavan with that ecstasy, and he couldn't understand it, and he went against it, which happens naturally because people are in ignorance. We're here to dispel that ignorance. This is very true what I say. You listen closely, and if somehow or other you like what is being preached, because it is very, very true. It is the essence of truth, and it'll bust your illusion, man. It'll bust your bonds in this prison of the material world. See, because it's only illusion keeping you here. Attachment to people who are not authorities, attachment to gurus who are not real authorities, are here to liberate you. You had 50 years. Go ahead, Lalita. What?
No, how it's possible that they keep on following this emptiness, actually, this illusion? How is it possible that all this mass of devotees are not looking further than the length of their nose?
It's because their faith in their leaders. See, it's all about faith. That's why you see the people, if you have faith in a politician or say Fauci or Bill Gates, you can't see what people see about more truth because they're lying to you. You believe the lies, and then you become a servant of liars. Remember, Jesus said, beware of the leaven of the Pharisees, of pride, false ego, and all that. Don't get close to those persons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because they're in illusion. You'll lose the gift. And so that's how it is. You don't believe in people that don't believe in ecstatic worship. This is true. This is the truest true that you can get. This is the highest reality, is the ecstatic body of the Lord. That is his biggest secret. I'm sorry, Krishna, I'm exposing you. You taking off my clothes. I'm taking your clothes off now. Hey, man. Payback time. I'm taking off all your clothes so that people can see the real truth. Right there, Shama Sundari. Now it's our time to pay that Krishna back. He's clothed everybody. He's clothed in all these illusions. We're going to just rape him. Just grab those clothes and just throw them in the trash can, man, and show him exposed his treasure of himself and his Radha, his bhakti. Ooh, we're going to show and throw those jewels everywhere, man, because people are going to say, oh, all I have to do is catch it. Yes, that's it, man. Just catch the jewels we're throwing you, man. Catch the ecstasy. Just catch it, man. Yeah, don't catch a cold. Don't catch the coldness of those hearts out there. from others. Don't follow the path of cold hearts. Find those whose hearts are warm with this spontaneous love of God. And that's where you're going to find real warmth, God's warmth. Otherwise, Maya's cold all the way into religion. She's cold-hearted, man. I was in ISKCON for 5 years, and they threw me away from like a dish rag when I was not profitable. That's what the world even does. That's what religion does. You're not profitable for the Maya in religion. Look at this. There was this great respected person that was like a father, in the Catholic thing. And then he started to expose the truth, and they excommunicated him. Just happened today. And people say, wow, how could they do that? Well, that's called Vaidhi Bhakti. That's the rules and regulations. When you're not profitable, because that's material, that's devotional service with material motive. And as soon as you're not profitable, they get rid of you. They're not interested. That's why I said you don't have to serve people Vaidhis like that or those kinds of persons. They're still thinking in terms of business, material business. At best, they'll use you. They don't care about your ecstatic devotion and the real wealth. No. So, hey, heck with them, man. Show them the lesson. Shake the dust off your feet. Oh, you want that? Hey, man, I'll keep it here in the family, man. I'm here to serve real Vaishnavas. And my service to you is the club. Club that ignorance, man. Hey, man. Boom, boom, Yeah. That's why, you notice, Vishnu has the club. What's it for? The ignorance. Just club it. See, we don't need to hurt bodies. We hurt the false ego body because it's not real anyway. Just club the damn thing, man.
The misconceptions, the lies,
Yeah,
the
misconception they're
hypocrisy.
holding on to. That's why I just club that stuff, man. People think I'm hard-hearted. Oh, well, the person's so nice, and you're just clubbing away. Yeah, because that's all they understand. They won't give up their path. They need to be clubbed. Their arrogance needs clubbing. Your pride. Lord Caitanya did with Vallabhabhata. He was so proud of his Vaidhi stuff. He just clubbed him, man. Good. Go ahead, Lily.
Good. So, the Lord whose body is the object of even Lord Brahma's worship, he was besmeared with dust from rolling upon the ground. The devotees satiated their vision by seeing the Lord submerged in the ocean, in the ocean of divine bliss.
That's the method here. You see, people become submerged in the ecstasy that devotees have, if you're non-envious. If that's what you want, because that's how you get it, is by the devotees relishing this kind of ecstatic love, and you're in their vibration. Yeah.
In the times when he emerged out of his blissful state of unconsciousness, he would sometimes sit surrounded by his associates, and at other times he would go to the Ganga to take a bath. On some occasions, after dancing. Oh,
Is there any echo now when I have this? Yeah. Okay, let me take care of that here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. On some occasions, after dancing for a long time, the Lord would sit with his devotees, and he would then give them, and would then give him a shower with Ganga water. One of the maidservants of Srivas Pandita, named Duki, would carry all the Ganga water for the Lord's bath, while the Lord was still engaged in dancing. She would watch the beautiful form of the Lord dancing in the highest, in the highest spiritual, beautiful exaltation, and tears would well up in drops from her eyes. And then she would go out again to bring more pots of Ganga water for his bath. When the Lord, when he saw the water pots of Ganga water neatly arranged in rows, he was very pleased. He inquired about this from Srivasa Pandita. Who brings the Ganga water daily? Srivasa replied, Duki, the maidservant, brings them daily. The Lord said, then, then you all should rename her Suki. You should rename her Suki, happy instead of Duki, which means, said, the name Duki is not befitting her. I think Shuki is the most appropriate name for her. The devotees were moved to tears upon seeing the unlimited mercy of the Lord. Upon this poor maidservant. And from the time they began to call her Suki. Suki. And Srivas Pandita also stopped regarding and treating her as a maidservant. This illustrates that one can easily attain Krishna's lotus feet by loving devotional service to him. One cannot avoid the jaws of death merely by shaving one's head as a mark of renunciation. Material knowledge, high birth, beauty, and wealth are useless if not used for the satisfaction of Krishna. With pure devotional attachment, Sri Chaitanya, the Supreme Lord, he incarnated to play the part of an ideal personality, and thereby all the actions conform exactly to the Vedic injunctions. Such blessings are bestowed by the Lord upon the maidservant, Duki, and never received by those who are blinded by false pride. One may only imagine the extent of the Lord's divine grace upon Srivas Pandita, when even his servants and maidservants were so fortunate. One day, as was usual, the Lord was dancing in Srivas Pandita's house. The devotees, including Srivas, they encircled the Lord. They sang and they danced. Just then, in the inner quarters of the house, the son of Srivas passed away due to some illness, while the ladies looked on helplessly outside the inner rooms. The kirtan was in full progress, and the Lord in dance in ecstasy. Suddenly the sounds of loud wailing filled the air. Srivas Pandita hurried inside the house, and he saw his son lying dead on the bed. Srivas Pandita was a most elevated devotee, grave and knowledgeable. He quickly took charge of the situation, forbidding the ladies to lament so bitterly. He said, "You're all aware of the transcendental potencies of Sri Krishna. Therefore, restrain your tears and contain the sorrow of your heart. The Lord, whose name is capable to purifying and elevating to the spiritual world even the most dreadful of sinners, just by one simple utterance, is now personally present." Is now personally present and dancing in ecstasy with his servitors, each of whom is like Brahma himself.
Isn't that amazing? He gives the most ecstatic mercy to even the lowest persons. And this is a good remember. That's what I remember. Although I feel like, I can't believe I've gotten this mercy, even as low a person. To chant the Lord's name is the greatest privilege. That's why I'm with Lord Caitanya. This avatar is so graceful. And he's given it to others. And it's a good thing for everybody to remember. Don't be proud that you're so great. Nobody is. Nobody is qualified. See, nobody, not even, you see, the people, they think these devotees, these gurus are qualified. They don't even know the real path. That's why the Lord's showing it through us. I don't glory in myself. St. Paul didn't glory in himself. No real devotee does. None of these devotees do. But you know what? In religion, they do. In Vaishnavism, they glory in being something big and the big thing and big this and big that. They want to be somebody. But that's not the real path. The real path is here. Just admitting. The repentance is simply admitting I'm just a dumb fuck. I'm an idiot. But I want this great. I'm listening to this person. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, I'm ready to listen, man. Yeah, this world is coming after me, man, and I don't like it. That's it. You just come here, and the Lord said, "Oh, wow, that's it. You're going to get the gift. You're going to just take the free gift." Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I don't believe in Fauci's anymore. I don't believe in Bill Gates. I don't believe in Narayan Raj. I don't believe in Jai Pataka. I don't believe they can deliver me. I really got it because I'm not get delivered. But look at you guys. You're getting delivered, and you're not glorying in that you have to be anything big. This is how it works. This is the truth, man. Look at this. I'm not even asking for titles or anything, and it's all given because it's, the Lord makes you worthy. He's worthy. He says, "Hey, man, I'm worthy, and I'm choosing you, and I'm making you worthy." And I don't want to ever forget that. And that goes for what good is it to be jealous of that? You can be one of those too. The Lord will make you worthy. That's his grace, man. He's the most magnanimous avatar this world's ever seen. He'll make you worthy. He'll make everybody worthy. You see, he'll make you not a useless eater. You'll be a very fruitful eater for the Lord, man. You'll be eating his name and satisfying him, and you'll be satisfied. You know what being a real devotee is, and you don't have to think yourself anything special. No, the Lord made you special, and you're not even thinking. You're too busy eating, too busy tasting the happiness, too busy pleasing the Lord and being pleased by that pleasure. Perfect. There ain't nothing more perfect than what we're sharing here. There's nothing more better, nothing more opulent, nothing more rich. Talk about chocolates with cherries inside. Yeah. Just had to say a couple things here.
Yeah. The lesser they know, the more pride. That's what I've seen. The more they show, "Do you have any idea about what I know?" They don't know anything at all.
It's blind. It's blindness. Everybody is blind until you get the gift of devotion.
Yeah. The real gift of devotion.
You have to be awakened,
Yeah. The spirit needs to be there. The spirit knows everything, not you. Not us. You want me to continue? Okay.
Yeah. Are you happy reading that, or you want to read something else?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, whatever you decide. Or Shama-san, do you want to read a little bit? Shama-san? Why don't you read it?
Hare Krishna, I have customer in 5 minutes. I don't have makeup. I don't have anything. I was like pushing.
Okay. You're
so
pushing.
Unfortunately, I have to go. But
Yeah.
it was lovely when Lalita read that the name of Lord is purifying and uplifting, and it really is. And when you think about this, it's you just have to experience it. It's like this Hare Krishna. It does something. It's magic. It's mysterious. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's everything. Everything. Thank you so much, Guru Maharaj, for this gift.
Okay.
I feel I'm speechless. Anytime when I got the new, so grateful. Okay, have fun. I go to work.
Okay.
See you later, alligator.
See you later, alligator. Yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. So, the Lord danced for a while, relishing the bliss of dancing. However soon the news of the passing away of the son of Srivas Pandita reached the devotees, though no one openly expressed anything, they were profoundly moved within. Chaitanya, the omniscient supreme personality of Godhead, he knows. He knows everyone's heart. He knows everyone's heart. And he inquired, "Today something disturbs my thoughts. What distress has caused? Its dark shadow in your house?" Srivas replied, "My lord, what distress can affect me?" Who are you? Where is it now? I've got it. What is this can cast a dark shadow in your house? Srivas Pandita, my lord, what is this can affect me? When your benign, smiling face is illuminating my house. Finally, the leading devotees then informed the Lord about the diminished Srivas son. Gravely, the Lord asked, "When did this happen?" The Lord was started, it was occurred in the early part of the evening, at about 4 o'clock. You were not informed of this matter because Srivas was concerned about disturbing your dancing. His son has passed away about 2.5 hours earlier, and with your permission, we shall now begin the necessary last rites. When Lord Caitanya heard this wonderful story about Srivas Pandita, he was amazed. The Lord said, "How can I ever live without such an extraordinary companion?" And he began to weep. He said, "How am I going to leave the association of such a saintly person who is unaffected even by the demise of his son?" Due to his love for me, speaking in this manner, the Lord broke down and he wept bitterly. The devotees were perplexed to hear the words of the Lord, which indicated that he might leave. They did not make much sense to they did not make much sense to the devotees, and nobody knew that in the future the Lord would leave home to embrace the mendicant life of sannyasa. But the Lord calmed himself. When the Lord called himself, he took all the devotees to attend upon the dead boy in the presence of all the devotees. The Lord addressed the deceased son of Srivas Pandita. What reasons have made you leave Srivasa Pandita's house? The deities were indeed surprised that the Lord was speaking to the dead body. Yet their surprise turned to sheer wonderment when the deceased young boy spoke up, saying, "My Lord, everything happens according to your will alone." Who can influence your will?
I love these realizations that there's so much shelter in that, you know. And it's the highest revelation because you see from the ego's point of view of God, and you can take your place there. This is being a real king. The king knows what's going on with the whole kingdom, and everybody does the will of the Lord, and that means everybody, the demons, the demigods, everything is going on. It's a pastime of the Lord. We're in it. This is also. See, we're fortunate to be this. See, and also this is deliverance. Is the Lord says, yeah, come, see how I'm working in everything and everywhere. There's nothing to criticize in that sense. Everything's working uniform under the will of the Lord. You know, the demons are doing what they're doing. The demigods are doing what they're doing. The fighting is going on. It's their nature. It's the Lord is using everything. And ultimately, because we're in his body, you know, that's the truth. Lord Krishna told even Brahma, he said, when Brahma said, well, how am I going to be like saved from being identified with this creation that I'm creating and be bewildered by that? That's what the problem is there. All the living entities are bewildered by the creation. And they don't know the creator. They've forgotten the creator. They're looking at the creation. And even the creator, who is a sub-creator, actually, is Brahma, is thinking, I don't want to be bewildered by this. No, I say, okay, don't worry about that. Just always see that you're inside me. Everything is inside me, and including yourself. Like Mother Yashoda looked inside the mouth of Krishna. Everything was including herself, was inside there. That's one level of the realization. Then the next real deeper level is the Lord is inside you. See? And you'll feel that. You'll feel that. That's that relationship. That's why the Lord comes to give the perfect, complete realization of the absolute truth is Him. Yeah, and that's why the shelter's in the name. He wants to give you attraction, give us attraction to the name. Yeah, and so at this point, there's nothing to fight. This is why those who live by the sword will die by the sword. So the demons and demigods are living by the sword, more or less, and they will die by the sword. See? Because that's their faith. Their faith is in power, and they're more or less their power. They're empowered by the modes, but it's not very strong. See, we live by the sword of truth, and we never die in that way, because, well, we might die by the sword, of truth, because we speak it like Jesus, but is he dead? No, he lives forever. Look, he's living forever in his book, in the glorification of Jesus, because he was a real devotee. He's worthy to remember by God in everybody. See, those who are ready to be delivered, you remember liberated souls. See? Otherwise, there's no deliverance. That's why the Lord comes as a living, liberated person to teach these things. Otherwise, it's hard to learn just from the book on your own. You need to hear that truth spoken. It's a power to awaken. It's the sword. See, the truth will set you free, spoken by a devotee. That's why Jesus came. That's why his followers got the gift and propagated. And that's why we got the gift and we're propagating with the sword of truth, man. Wake people up, man. People are coming, aren't they? Why are they coming? Because Gaur Haridas is talking. See? Not only me, but you're talking too. You're witnessing. We're working. This is a team game here. Delivering the souls. We're on the field of the world, doing sowing, reaping what has been sowed. We're reaping what we haven't sowed. That's why the really wonderful people are coming, ready for this. Where Jesus talked about this. I've appointed you to reap what you haven't sowed, like he did. He says, you're being reaped here by his word, what the sages of the past have sowed, and that's the same thing. That's why, nice people come here, and they come out of nowhere, but they have a beautiful attitude. They've been looking for this, and they're really committed to this. See, we're reaping. We're here to reap, because where are they going? The reaping means the harvest, right? And the harvest is the kingdom of God. You're being harvested into the kingdom of God. So that's what we do. We just go and preach, and those who are meant to hear, well, there'll be fewer, but that's just how it works, especially the beginning. Bringing them in. This is timely. This is perfect timing. How are people being saved? They'll be saved by this preaching, man. Yeah. Everybody benefits, man. God, Christians become better Christians. Muslims will become better Muslims. The Vaidhi Bhaktas from the Vaishnava sector will get the fruit of worshiping Krishna, which is this love of Krishna. Worldly people, demons, everybody. Whoever is the Lord calls. We just put the message out. Yeah, it's great, man. Yeah. What time is it anyway? It's 5:30. Why don't we end it now? And you might want to do a little thing. I don't know. You didn't do your little class today, maybe you did.
I have an appointment at 12, and it's 11:30. I also have to go.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll end this now. Thank you very much, everybody. My cup is full for a few minutes. And Hare Krishna, everybody. Thanks for coming. Great reading. Thank you.